Up next, the Warriors taking on the Suns. For Golden State, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Suns, Warriors is next. We're back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a winning franchise again. And their all-star Devin Booker said, "We want to see the city."
Well, they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the 5. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Paul in at the point. Now here's Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. Count that one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Passes it to Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Curry against Paul. There's the lob to the hoop. Wiseman, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
Here's Curry, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Curry, good.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
From the high post, Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Wiseman. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Booker kicks to Paul. Over Thompson. Paul with the bucket.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago, scoring in the paint against the tightest defense.
Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Paul dishes to Booker. And the wide-open shot from Paul hits the jumper in space. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Paul. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa comes in for Wiseman. And Porter subbed in for Draymond Green. Curry with the steal, and here we go. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, if you allow him to work in space, turn the lights out.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Porter with the steal. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Don't let the slender frame fool you. Porter with the strength to finish through contact.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Jay Crowder, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And here are the Suns now. The Warriors making the shot. And Sharch kicks to Payne. Here's Kaminsky. Now the pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. From deep, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Launches it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the three-point shot is one of the most dangerous aspects of Klay Thompson's game. Somebody check that man.
Payne's shot is good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Shamet, and the basket is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Payne. He kicks to Kaminsky. Payne in the post, guarded by Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Thompson outside. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Payne looking around. Four on the shot clock. Here's Sharch. And again, it's the Suns missing. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him, using his big body, coming off screen.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Wiseman. Green is out there with Porter. Then it's Curry. And it's Poole in at the... Hammer it home! Hammer it home! go, baby.
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Over in the corner, Paul. Curry with some nice D.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Left side Curry over Paul. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, there's a level of focus that's required from Stephen Curry. This guy understands he draws the best defensive players on a night-by-night basis, and it matters not.
A nice shot by Booker.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Here's the break. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Warriors leading by 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green. Suns trail by 11. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Curry is inside. He's against Crowder, and Green gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Crowder. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Paul. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Payne in for Bridges. Paul against Curry. Inside, Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense out of the pick and roll.
Suns trail by 12. Paul outside, kicks it to Payne. Ayton in the high post. It's up against Thompson. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first basket. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson with it. 8 points for him. To the inside. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Phoenix making some changes. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. And Dario Saric subbed in for Paul. Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Thompson passes to Bielitsa. Back to Thompson. 52 seconds left now here in the second. And another 3 for Golden State.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
Feeds to Saric. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Payne kicks to Booker. Now Kaminsky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 11 points. For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round, yet they've done a great job of uncovering gems.
Yeah, Draymond, 35th overall pick. Looney, 30th overall pick.
Eric Pascal, 41st pick. Elite front office.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jake Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. On up the court, here's Booker. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Keeps it alive.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Warriors leading by 10. Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Curry against Booker. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor, yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
Paul passes to Booker. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Thompson with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker looking around. Pass to Crowder. Now, here's Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Now, you know this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin. And yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And the Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in, and the second free throw, good.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson for 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Bridges finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
The drive by Green, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Bridges. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. And he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Here's Paul, and it's blocked. Now the Warriors moving it up. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges kicks to Paul. And the 3-pointer.
Timeout.
He's got 10.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Timeout called the Warriors. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and it's Payne in for Paul. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Green, and Porter subbed in for Klay Thompson. Looney passes to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one drops. Kaminsky is checked in for Jay Crowder. And Porter drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Suns trail by 13. Shamet the pass to Šarić. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Porter. That one goes in. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
No, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that opponent during 2 of their title runs.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. That one doesn't go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
1:27 left in the third. And here's Payne. He's got 6. He feeds it to Kaminsky. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Poole. He's guarded by Johnson. Wiggins left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Landry Shamet.
And the problem for Wiggins, a former overall #1 pick, people always seem to want more from him, whether it's warranted or not.
Booker against Wiggins. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Warriors leading by 19 points. Pass to Looney. And he converts the layup.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Booker. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For 3, Booker. That one, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Payne can't hit.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
It's good. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Payne's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Bridges. Over Porter. Almost, but it rolls out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the rejection by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Payne in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Johnson can't hit. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Thompson looking for an opening. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Outside Curry to the middle. Green, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Curry from past the arc. It's good from long range.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Phoenix calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Cameron Payne. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. Curry against Paul. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Warriors leading by 21. Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Booker against Curry. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Ayton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
What's incredible to me is the finishing ability Steph Curry has at the rim, oversized and through contact.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now here is McGee. Defense is right there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Green passes to Curry. That 3 off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The floater. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Green finds Curry. Thompson in the corner. Outside for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Paul against Curry. Floats one, and it's Paul getting it to go.
This guy is just so smooth offensively. The ability to get to the floater game for Chris Paul, so important.
They double-team Curry, trying to find Green. He's got it now. McGee with the block. Here's Nader. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet on the wing, covered by Lee. And it's Shamet missing.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Rebound by the Suns. 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Smith. Back to Payne. There's the pass to Nader. Payne with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.